and welcome to Evangel Profiles. My name is John Christopher Collins. Joining me is someone whose wits can be seen on Twitter and beyond. He's a dear friend and colleague of mine. Please welcome John Spence. John, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So to start off, what year are you and what are you majoring in?
I'm a senior, and I'm majoring, double major in pre-law and English.
Okay. Now, you and I have many political conversations, and I want to gear this towards your opinion on social sciences overall.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I tend to think they're very underappreciated compared to the STEM sciences, the tech, all of that. So I want to start with this. Why do you think they're underappreciated?
So actually, I'm fascinated by the fact that this keeps coming up in my life this semester. Mm-hmm. I'm in senior seminar with Dr. Nelson, as well as a number of other English classes. And a lot of the focus, especially for those of us who are seniors, is what can you do with an English degree mm-hmm. in the practical world of business and technology, especially when people are trumpeting the benefits of a STEM degree. Dr. Nelson would call these STEM triumphalists. But I have found that the benefit of the social sciences, and to go broader, even the humanities, is it gives you an understanding of people, and it teaches you how to think rather than a specific method of thinking. So if you get a business degree or even science to some degree, they teach you what's popular, like right now. Let's focus on business. Business will teach you like business strategies that are really popular for the last 5 or 10 years. But after a while, those turn over. Somebody comes out with a better method, somebody develops some new knowledge, and it switches. So my degree would only be in what was popular from, like, say, 1996 through 2006 if I got a degree in that period.
Right.
Whereas the humanities teach classic literature. They teach how to interact with human beings. There are studies out that show that reading fiction can actually help you build empathy because you learn to get into the perspectives of people who live totally different lives. So I would say broad scope, especially for the jobs market, the best thing you can do with a degree in the social sciences and the humanities is learn how people function. And when you get into the business field, especially in the tech or the more science-oriented field, a lot of those people have learned processes, and they're some of the most brilliant people, but they don't necessarily know how to interact with each other the best, always. I don't want to generalize, but employers are looking for people who do, and that makes someone with a degree in the social sciences or the humanities extremely lucrative.
It's very good, and I would agree. I would also argue, and tell me if you agree or disagree, without a good understanding of the social sciences, whether it's history, political science, whatever it may be, technology really is limited. We have to understand how leadership and government work before we can go into how to implement tools to help those things. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I actually read an article kind of about that. One of the things that it said was, like, right now we're talking about like AI and the thinking machine.
Yes.
But they're like, that's a misnomer because we've programmed the machine to think. Like, it doesn't really think, it just does what we put into it.
Right.
And so that's another thing that's really important, is that critical reasoning, teaching you how to take in information from the world around you, form an opinion, and then live from that standpoint.
Okay. And closing, I just want to give you an opportunity to give a short answer of how we can remedy this problem in society. What should we encourage people to do?
Oh man, that's tough. I think education is always key. One of the biggest pieces of encouragement I give people is like, it kind of depends on the standpoint you're coming from, but like, read the news yourself. Like, don't just rely on the blurbs that come up on your phone, but like, expand the article, think for yourself, and develop your own opinions.
That's good. And ladies and gentlemen, as we close, I want to give John a big thank you. Make sure you tell him how much you've enjoyed seeing him here. I hope you have a great day. God bless you, and thank you for joining us on Evangel Profiles. Make sure to follow him on Twitter. He's got some great tweets. God bless you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.